𝐵𝐵, hi! Hello! Hi! Thank you so much for coming to the stream today, everyone! Hello! ぴょー! 𝐵𝐵, 하가네-chan, waku-waku! 𝐵𝐵, irashai! Thank you so much for coming to the stream today, everyone! T5 Dragon, 𝐵𝐵, Komonoda, 𝐵𝐵, Cronus, 𝐵𝐵, Eviolite, 𝐵𝐵, Neptune, 𝐵𝐵, Blaze, 𝐵𝐵, Snakeblade, 𝐵𝐵, Somewhat Funny, 𝐵𝐵, Templar, 𝐵𝐵, NS, 𝐵𝐵, Jesus, 𝐵𝐵, Javi, 𝐵𝐵, Sir Hipsalot, 𝐵𝐵, Cronus, 𝐵𝐵, Hash, 𝐵𝐵! Boo! Did I scare you? It's part of my genes. You know? Extra Crunchy, 𝐵𝐵, thank you so much for coming to the stream today. Welcome, welcome. Samurai, 𝐵𝐵, Flanwar, 𝐵𝐵, White Nightmare, 𝐵𝐵, Biggie Cheese, Ayo, 𝐵𝐵. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Wait, my chat's broken. I literally hold on. Let's get you guys in here. Should be fixed in like -3 seconds. There. Sorry about that. Let's get this. Let's get you guys moved behind the game quickly, and then we'll get started, yeah? Like this. Boom. Okay. Sorry to keep you waiting, but thank you guys so much for coming up to the stream today. I'm super excited to play this game. We haven't played a visual novel in a while, and you know what? I've been really enjoying the music for this game so far. Let's get back to the starting screen. Let's see, window full screen. There we go. Okay, perfect. Playing PUBG while watching a Monster Girl Riz Monster Girls. I don't know. I kind of have infinite insane Riz, okay? So this is gonna go very smoothly, I promise. 𝐵𝐵, thank you so much for coming to the stream today. As you guys know, I'm kind of a legend when it comes to rizzing women. Not limited, but including, you know, I walked up to a girl in a locker room once, told her she didn't smell at all because she looked flawless, but I didn't say that. I just said she doesn't smell bad, and then she walked away from me and we never talked again. So, based off of my track record, I think today's gonna go well. Wait, why is chat big? Big. A little big. Oshi time, 𝐵𝐵. Yasao-san, ohayou gozaimasu. Ohayou gozaimasu. Irashai. Lauren, 𝐵𝐵. Sagittarius, 𝐵𝐵. Thank you so much for coming to the stream today. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Welcome. 777 Ice Kitsune, hello. Declan, 𝐵𝐵. Thank you so much for coming to the stream today. Welcome, welcome. The Rizzler Mavia LIVEcastre. Okay, now you're making me sound like a Dr. Seuss villain. But thank you so much for coming to the stream today. Welcome. The last visual novel we played was 𝐭𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻. Yeah. The one about the bug girl. Monster Girl VNs are, you know, surprises around every corner. But this one looks really, like, the other one was kind of a shitpost. This one looks really fun and, like, really pretty. Based off of the Steam page, if you've gotten a chance to take a look at that so far, it looks really beautiful. So I'm really excited to play it. Immortal, 𝐵𝐵. Astronet, 𝐵𝐵. Shun, 𝐵𝐵, thank you so much for coming to the stream today. Welcome. Irashai, how are you? Komonoda, 𝐵𝐵. KF16, 𝐵𝐵. Sam Barn, hello Mavia, hello. Good evening. Thank you so much for coming to the stream today. Welcome. Templar, 𝐵𝐵. Azuros, 𝐵𝐵. Polar Tree, 𝐵𝐵. Brainspike, 𝐵𝐵. Thank you so much for coming to the stream today. Welcome. Island Ranger, 𝐵𝐵. Chair, 𝐵𝐵. Eviolite, 𝐵𝐵. Thank you so much for coming to the stream today, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. 𝐵𝐵 Mavia, feels like 8,000 years since I've last seen you. How are you? I am doing well, thank you. I'm really excited to be able to play this visual novel today. The art looks fantastic, and, you know, visual novels are always such a great way to, like, chill. And, I hope we get to do a little bit of voice acting work today. So, today's visual novel is brought to you guys by Otis Media, who's a creator of wholesome and not so wholesome Monster Girl content. You know what, I'm just gonna go out and say it. Like, both their safe for work and not safe for work stuff is absolutely fantastic. So when I was approached to do this stream, you know, I was super excited. This game was already on my radar and I really wanted to play it, so thank you very much again to Otis Media and everyone involved for this amazing opportunity. Thank you so much to Tuss for making this fantastic thumbnail art. And thank you for giving me a chance to play this game. It's really cool to be able to support people that are also really passionate about Monster Girls, so thank you. I'm impressed by how fast you talk. My parents say that too. They never understand what I'm saying. My two favorite types. Yes! Romance and Monster Girls. What's better than that? So, this is a sponsored stream, but of course, I will be giving my honest thoughts on the game. Again, I'm very excited, so I think it'll be a lot of fun. And so I've included in the description a link to the game, the Kickstarter, and so the Kickstarter is going to go live when the devs are closer to their goal. And while Garden of Roses and many of their other titles that will launch are going to be safe for work, they're going to launch as safe for work titles with a not safe for work patch, which is exciting. Obviously, like, we don't have that yet, but, you know. What is a visual novel without the R patch? Let's be real, guys. I don't even know what to say. Like, it's not the same. That's how I feel about it anyways. Mecha Knight's Nightmare on sale on Steam, 7 USD. 𝐿 Infernal Saxon, thank you so much for coming to the stream today. Welcome. Oh, that sounds nice. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you very much for letting me know and for your generous donation. So while everything that's going to be released on Steam will be safe for work, and you can patch in the not safe for work content, if you go on their Twitter, they will be, and like their social media, they do release not safe for work content, so do be aware if you decide to check them out. Thank you. And yeah. So I'm really excited to get started with this game. It's free on Steam if you'd like to give it a try yourself. This is the prologue for the full Garden of Roses game, but yeah, let's get started then, shall we? Where Tomboy? Oh my god. Japan Daydream for 𝐿 Thank you so much for coming to the stream today. Welcome. How are you doing? It's nice to see you. Biohazard Xer, 𝐿 Thanks for coming to the stream today. Welcome. We're about to get started with some Monster Girl Rising. I'm really excited. This game looks absolutely beautiful. Even just the logo looks fantastic. And in the thumbnail, I'm cosplaying the main Harpy girl. So we'll get a chance to get to know her very soon. Avoiding work today. Let's go. Avoiding work to Riz Monster Girl. This is a very based move. Memorandum. What's this? Okay, so a collection of the characters we meet and CGs, I guess, for the Codex. Okay, let's get started then, shall we? Only ever played a visual novel once, so this will be interesting. I'm very excited too. I don't play many myself either, so. Oops. Welcome to Edelton, a twilight town of rose and ash. It's been some time since you last visited. We hope you enjoy your stay and remain free of worry or strife. Feel free to take the scenic route and enjoy your time with your new friends. A happy ending is possible for you. Ooh, possible but not guaranteed. Everything you need is hiding in plain sight. Ooh, any Easter eggs yet? Can I click around? Anything I can click? No? Just a chill night? A chill night to begin our rizzing? Wholesome is superior? Agreed. You mean for visual novels? I think both are good. Ooh. Let me know if the music is too loud. I think it should be okay. I just did it earlier, but if there are any issues, please let me know. Thank you. Easter eggs, get it? Haha, very funny. Oh! Oh wow, welcome to Garden of Roses. This is a real quick tutorial on how the game works. It's not as straightforward as the other stuff by Otis Media, so you'll want to pay attention. Ooh. Okay. Throughout this game, you'll run into scenarios where you have to make a choice. Ah, classic VN stuff. Even the small, unimportant stuff might come back to haunt you. Ooh. You can't roll back in this game, so you'll want to use save slots and choose real carefully. People won't forget your choices, 𝐿. Your choices matter, so don't forget, okay? Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh, wait, are they gonna roast me if I, like, don't order the right kind of coffee or something? I'm kind of scared. I've played a few, like, otome games, you know, sometimes the guy is like, oh, I can't believe you forgot what kind of coffee I like. And then the entire run's doomed. So we're gonna save a lot and make sure everything's gonna be okay. Spat spotted, you're right, she looks so good. I believe in Spat's supremacy. Mavia won't remember that. What do you mean I'm not gonna remember that? I have good memory, like these characters. I'm 2D, I have plot armor, everything will be fine. I'm a protagonist, I have plot armor, everything was gonna be fine. What kind of coffee do you order? I don't really drink coffee. I mostly drink, I like frappuccinos. But if I have the entire thing at once, my entire body starts to vibrate. I like the caramel ones. People don't forget choices in visual novels, meanwhile IRL. Oh yeah, literally, like, IRL is the scariest visual novel. The coffee is supposed to be the thing that's roasted, not you. Mean. Mocha's good. I like Mocha, but it makes me vibrate even harder. As you continue on, you'll uncover new characters and bits of info. When you do, a bell will ring and the text will display in yellow. So that's like important information, I guess. You can access this from the memorandum aloud. When a day is over, you might unlock extra scenes. Based on your choice. They might be a new perspective or something secret. You'll have to play through multiple times to be sure that you've uncovered everything a lot. Be sure to choose carefully so you don't miss anything important on accident, okay? Do your best. Okay, we're gonna save Scum. I'm so excited. Samuel, thanks for coming to the stream today. Welcome. IRL graphics sucked. Needs an update. Dev's been slacking. Yeah, I think they had this whole the staying inside technology was really broken for a while. I'm glad they're starting to patch that out. I'm glad the devs are starting to fix that. Royland, Huh? Who am I? I'm no one important. But, I'm sure we'll see each other again a lot. Ooh. I love the logo so much. I think, honestly, it's my favorite thing about the game so far. The soundtrack is amazing, but, I love the logo. It feels very, it feels so nice. It's very, an Ultimate game. The following is a work of fiction. Yes, any similarities to monsters living or dead? Probably not on purpose. Okay. Mavi final boss at the end of the game. You have to riz me at the end. You guys gotta give me your best pickup line at the end. How's that? Gnarly, thanks for coming to the stream today. Welcome. Ooh. It's a nice day. I think we're playing as a guy, though. From what I read in the Steam description. Edelton, a twilight town of rose and ash. Wait, the sign's so pretty. Oh, I love the art. Wait, there's so many flowers in the city. That's so nice. I'm baking in this heat. It never gets this hot up north. Bad choice picking out the heavy jacket for a day like this. Man, I'm so sweaty. I wish there was an ice cream vending machine or something. They don't have anything like that out here, do they? Well, I guess the heat isn't the main issue right now. Excuse me. I'd spent the last 20 minutes trying to find my way into town from the train station. People rode by me on bicycles, and cars crept up across back roads like it was business as usual. I was totally invisible. It's not like I'm not used to crowded places. If anything, these crowds are a drop in the bucket compared to back home. The people in the crosswalk didn't seem to mind the heat. They didn't pay my lost, stupid self any mind either. Townies are the worst. I guess when everyone knows each other, I've also found that, when you travel to places where everyone knows each other, I feel like people aren't as friendly. You're always gonna be an outsider. They all passed by me like I wasn't clearly lost, carrying on with their conversations with their friends or phones. When I finally worked up the nerve to tap someone's shoulder and try to get their attention, they just brushed me off. Don't help the guy who looks like he's lost, he's an outsider. Oh, okay. My point exactly. Who knows what's going on with him? Yeah, I bet they're looking at me thinking something like that. Where was it again? Lost like me? No, I wouldn't be lost. I have Google Maps. I reached into my pocket and took out the note I'd written down. The street address was there, but I hadn't thought to ask for any landmarkers or details. In other words, I had no way to actually find this address, save for asking someone about it. And as you can probably tell, no one's interested in helping out. These directions are worse than useless. They just made me even more lost. Where you going, idiot? Wow, so edgy! I could call that guy and ask for help, but I'd like to avoid making myself look any stupider. Oh. As I'd been wallowing in frustration, I absent-mindedly reached out and touched someone's shoulder. Without even thinking, I'd grabbed them and stopped them in their tracks. Ooh! Woman? The owner of that shoulder froze in place and slowly turned around. Harpy! Wait, she's so cute! Wait, look at her big fluffy ears! I love her! I love her! She's so... Sorry, I think my mic died for a second there. She's so cute! She's so fluffy! Look at her ears! She's adorable. New Harpy just dropped. Mavia DLC reel. Maybe I'm the DLC for this visual novel. I'm the background character. It took a few seconds before I realized this girl didn't have arms. Someone call an ambulance right now. Someone call an ambulance right now. Love the V-mouth. She looks so shocked. She had bright pink fluffy wings where those should be. It matched the color of the hair falling down her shoulders, framed by some smart-looking glasses. Glasses, girls. Glasses, girls. Glasses, girls. She looks so cute. I love her. She's adorable. Right, a harpy. A woman who's part bird. Monsters walk among us in this day and age. It's nothing to sneeze at. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Times are a-changing. But it's rare that I've seen any, at least none this pretty, in the big city. Maybe some crow girls. Seagulls. Seagull girls. Pigeon girls, maybe. Mavia loves glasses. I wear glasses. I'm a big sucker for glasses. Anyone that wears glasses, instant plus 50 points. Among Us? Harpy Among Us? Oh man. She's cute. Really cute. Her beret and glasses are old-fashioned, but they really suit her. I wonder if that's her natural hair color. It's expensive to dye all of your feathers and your hair, you know. Bills stack up. Hair bills stack up. I can wear glasses, dude. Flexibility, I love that for you. Oh yeah, she has little braids, so cute. I wonder if the carpets match the drapes. Why are we suddenly thinking about her house? Unless this is a person we're looking for. I wonder. She's not happy. We're probably sitting there gawking at her like... Meanwhile, the protagonist just starts monologuing. If someone's, like, genuinely pulled me aside pretty forcefully and started monologuing in front of me, I don't know what I would do. I think I would be, like, genuinely terrified. They've been monologuing for a while. It's Reconnecting. Thank you so much for coming to the stream today and welcome. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's pretty off-putting. I agree. And before he said all of this out loud, that'd be crazy. I think I would genuinely fly away from someone or just run if someone, like, started monologuing for, like, multiple minutes. You know, maybe for, like, a minute, I think they're probably, like, I don't know, schizophrenic or something, but, like, after that, no, it's done. I'm gone. Did you need something? Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, I can't save. Oh, no, it's doomed. Okay. We should say more frequently then. Apologize for grabbing her, ask for directions. I think maybe we should just be direct. I feel like if we just apologize, she's gonna be like, it's okay, and then she's gonna leave. Let's see, make saves? How do I make saves? Autoplay. Oh, here. Here. Alright. Right, this is a small town and I'm a stranger. I'm definitely the odd guy out here, but I promise there's nothing suspicious about me. I'm kinda lost. Do you know where I can find this place? I dug the piece of paper out of my pocket again and showed it to her. The harpy girl frowned, then she raised her eyebrows as she saw the address and pointed behind her with one wing. Down this road 2 blocks, then take a left. It should be the 3rd house on the right. Huh. When you say it like that, it really is simple. Could I really not figure that out on my own? You know what? Don't different cities have, like, ways of, like, figuring out exactly where the address is? Like, I think you can take, like, the first 2 numbers of the address and subtract, like, a certain number from it to get, like, what block it's on or something. Someone pulls you aside and starts monologuing about completely normal facts in your appearance. You only have 6 save slots, do we? Oh no, we have a whole ton. We'll be good. We'll be saving I don't want to save too much, but we'll be saving a fair bit, yeah? 𝐂𝐮𝐭𝐞𝐬𝐭. 𝐂𝐮𝐿𝐼𝐴. Thanks so much for coming to the stream today. Welcome. We're rizzing. Ran into a cute girl. I'd gotten so fed up wandering around, but in reality, my destination wasn't too far off. Thanks, I appreciate the help. Something I'd said must have rubbed her the wrong way. With a super suspicious glance, that bird woman turned her back to me and faced the crowd again. Oh. Right, what's your... Before I could continue the conversation, the girl had already melted back into the crowd with an annoyed look on her face. I could have at least gotten her name. I mean, it sounds like we're here for work, but, you know, if we're here for work anyways, it's a good excuse to be here. 9 times 6 with 54 save slots. Ooh, okay, that's good. I wish I could make a game, but I run out of motivation so much quicker when it isn't loot. I think different strokes for different folks, you know? I think both can be good, and taking a game is a lot of, you know, either if you're making it by yourself, it's a lot of effort. Otherwise, it's usually a big team of people, right? So I think it's understandable to get a little frustrated or need some time away from working on it. I don't have issues talking to girls most of the time, but I froze up just now. Well, whatever. In a tiny place like this, we'll probably bump into each other again at some point. I picked up the pace and began my slow walk in the summer heat to track down and resolve my unfinished business. Ooh, okay. maviART, thanks for coming to the stream today. Welcome. MC freezing up when talking to girls. He just like me for real, for real. He just like me for real too. Edelton. A twilight town of rose and ash, huh? They're not exactly wrong. Even the air tastes different here compared to the city. I hope it doesn't taste like ash. When they say ash, it kind of makes me feel like it's like a funeral town or something, or maybe there's some like ghost mystery behind it, you know? Making a game is a very long and complicated process, especially when you start factoring things like balancing and all the creative process that's involved. Yeah! Like, coming up with a story is just, like, one part of it, right? All the characters need motivations, and... ooh. Even thinking about it gets me, ooh, into a bit of a tizzy. If you sucked in a deep breath and accidentally swallowed a flower petal, it wouldn't surprise me. Can you imagine? Twinkling noise. It's a far cry from the smog of the business district back home, that's for sure. Wait, we're a businessman. Cool businessman. I'm a daddy. There's flowers lining all of the streets on Main Street, but they're probably fake nowadays. Oh, we're talking about the city still. Even the pretty town sign looks like it's seen better days. Still, it feels like this is a little town that blossomed all thanks to someone with a green thumb. So I obviously don't live here. I should remember that much. So the flowers in front look fake? I feel like that's pretty common for cities nowadays, though, no? Like artificial turf and stuff. Debugging is simple when you don't mess up in the first place. But that's the, you know, human monster error. Difficult things. Memorandum gets updated from the menu accessed from the top right button. Oh. Rosa oleum. A special... Okay, wait. Let's read about this later. Thank you, Hatch. Yo, I've never heard of this game. 𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵, thanks for coming to the stream today. Welcome. Yeah, what a beautiful looking visual novel, huh? I'm glad you could join us. Welcome, Trevor. There are big box stores, but they seem out of place flanked by these little mom and pop shops. Those kinds of places are totally out of style back home. Maybe they're just too expensive to operate. Despite feeling kind of mismatched, it does kind of have a weird charm to it. I like the little coffee place. I think it's Cafe. Just like the harpy said, the street I'd been looking for was just a hop and a skip away. It only took a few more minutes of walking before the houses on both sides of the street started to look familiar. Kemi lived there, right? And Sola. Oh, so we used to live here. That's right. In reality, I'm not a stranger in a foreign land. Edelton, the place where I felt so lost, is the town that I grew up in. Or rather, it had been until I was 7, when I left. Why did I leave? That's complicated. 15 years have gone by since then. Sorry, bird brain math. 15, 7, 7, 57. We are 5, 3, 20, 23? 22? 22? 22? My age? I'm LARPing, guys. Guys, they put me in the game. 22. Okay. Let's go, Will. The world looks completely different when you're 3 feet tall. Was that a short joke? But now the houses started to look familiar. Even the names of some of my neighbors were coming back to me. Okay. Any neighborhood girls? Akemi and Uzal? Huh? The house directly ahead of me was the one I remembered. A worn, traditional-style Western house with a cherry blossom tree in the yard. It's so pretty! I guess we're right in the middle of, like, April? The cherry blossoms don't bloom for that long, so... Come to think of it, the cherry blossom tree wasn't much more than a sapling back then. Now it had petals floating down and all over the front yard. That was definitely the house I'd been looking for. There was supposed to be an old man waiting to greet me, but he wasn't anywhere in sight. Doomed. I'm leaving a bad review on my Airbnb. Instead, someone else was slowly creeping out of the house. I did not expect that. I jumped a little bit. Oh my god. It was a tall man in a gas mask. He was slowly inching his way out of the front door with his back turned to me. He grunted, heaving something heavy in front of him. In his right hand was a heavy machete, coated in something dark and syrupy. I knew this was a mystery. I didn't think it was a murder mystery. What is Pyro from TF2 doing here? Someone arrest him and grab him from his game. It left a dark reddish-brown trail from all the way inside the house. When I took a closer look, I noticed something else, too. That thing he'd been hoisting was a huge bundle of garbage bags, wrapped around something heavy that he was dragging along with his other hand. Whatever was dripping off that machete was oozing out of the bag, too. Ooh. I thought that was a corpse for a second, like a really mangled one. The stranger stopped and swung the machete down. It made a thick, wet sound like a butcher poking a slab of meat. Meat! Meat! Where? Okay, maybe not this kind of meat. Maybe he was just getting some maple syrup? Yeah, I mean, you know, didn't Canada have to pull out their maple syrup reserves from Quebec? I don't know, probably is worth its weight in gold. I crouched down and circled around to his back. The gas mask man kept hacking away at the bundle of meat in front of him, completely oblivious to what was going on behind him. What happened to the old man? I felt something icy raking its nails up my spine. No! He's scarier than a serial killer. He's a Canadian. No! He's gonna keep apologizing to us multiple times. He's gonna say he's gonna have his machete out right behind us, and he's gonna say, "Excuse me, sorry, I'm just gonna slip past you right there." And then he's gonna bring it down on us. I knelt down and grabbed the heaviest stick I could find. Ooga booga, ooga booga, ooga booga, ooga booga. The gas-masked man grumbled something and poked at the bundle of meat without paying me any mind. There. For just a second, The man in the gas mask stopped and leaned over to look at the chopped up meat in his bag. Go! I took a step forward and swung the stick over my head with all the force I could manage. Oh, bam, 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 flap, 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 flap. Did I miss? Oh, Will? It happened too fast. The stranger loosened the flaps to his mask and it clattered to the ground. He dropped his machete and the bloody meat sack, too. The guy who'd been wearing that mask looked at me with the stick held over my head, ready to strike. I couldn't move an inch. He just raised his eyebrows at me and adjusted his glasses as though the entire thing barely fazed him. Dude, what is happening in this town? We're snorting ashes. What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? Old man? Still full of energy, I see. Oh shit. We almost beat up our dad, and we were the ones who left for milk. This could have been really bad. Okay, I'm glad we didn't swing. Maybe violence isn't always the answer. Okay, maybe next time we see a reason for violence, we don't take it. He still looks like a villain. You know he doesn't. He looks like he makes bad jokes, though, so maybe he is a villain. He garaged out. No! Mr. 𝐂𝐮𝐭𝐞𝐬𝐭, thanks for coming to the stream today. Welcome, Cameron. 𝐂𝐮𝐭𝐞𝐬𝐭, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming today. I hope you're doing well. We're playing a Monster Girl visual novel. I'm glad you could join us. I wasn't expecting. Ooh, so much drama in the beginning. Still full of energy, I see. What were you going to do with that exactly? He smiled and brushed away a flower petal that had caught on the frame of his glasses. Oh, I let the heavy stick fall to the ground. Good to see you're still a spirited kid. Ugh. What's with that super casual response? Shonen protagonist moment. He looks like Maxie, but with blonde hair. He kind of does. Thought I was some kind of axe murderer skulking around, huh? I guess that kind of crazy thing does happen in the city. It can happen anywhere, actually. Still, sorry to disappoint. Yeah, I guess, like, I was just talking about this when I was in the city earlier. I was like, there's so many crazy people in the city. And then this girl that I was talking to made a good point. There are just more people in the city, so of course there are more crazy people too, you know? I'm just an old man tending to his work. So what was in that? This is my father, Daniel 𝐑𝐸𝐬. A man I haven't really seen in 15 years, and someone I haven't heard from in a little less than that. So they're just not in touch at all? I guess he was expecting us, though. He gave us his address. A guy I could have clubbed to death over a misunderstanding. Boy, this story would suck if it had to start with me rotting in prison. Speaking of which... Ooh, comfy kitchen. Oh, this? Like I said, it's my work. I hear you saying the words, but... It's been a while, huh? How do I explain this? I was 7 years old the last time I saw this guy, but I know he was an engineer when he was younger. In Edelton, this guy is the resident tinkerer. He works with the local government and the mayor, as well as a group called the YMGA. Wait, no, it's WMGA. Shoot, it doesn't even match the syllables. I got so excited. Is he a bioengineer? I don't know. I would hope not. Maybe he's like, I don't know, helping a local restaurant take care of some of their steaks. He also writes research papers, actually. In this day and age, monsters have physical limitations. It's his job to find a way around that and help make their lives a bit easier. I wonder if it's like, maybe because they moved into this world, or that they have physical limitations, like they're not used to, I don't know, like, I think gravity is a bit much, but like, it could be something like that, maybe? Not having fingers or having to deal with living in the water. Oh yeah, okay, so I guess it's just like living accommodations, needing to take care of their feathers, very important. Gotta brush every day. There's no shortage of issues plaguing monsters. First isekai world issues. Or that's the short version of it, apparently. It's kind of a strange job, but I guess in the end, he's an important person here. What's that in the sack, anyway? In that stupid haze of panic, I thought it might be a body. In reality, it's just a bundle of something like soggy wood, but still. It's a synthetic filler. It's made of dead leaves and sheddings of aloe-runes. It's really solid, and it might come in handy as building material. Wait, that's still... I don't know if I could collect, like, someone's old feathers or dead skin, you know? I feel like you leave all that behind. At the wing stylist. But I guess if it's useful, it's better that than like it going to waste. World Monster Girl Association. Ooh. Or worldwide maybe? Yeah. Okay, that's a good theory. But I need to figure out how sturdy it is before we know if it can be used. Why do we have the gas mask on though? Maybe like a type of pollen? Is that right? For an old guy, he sounds pretty sharp. Well, anyway, enough about that. How's the trip here? Well, train rides always feel like they take forever, but it's better than walking. At least I could take a nap during the trip. When you were a kid, you slept like a baby on the train. We really never did figure out what it was. It's comfy. I love trains. I love, like, the sound in the background of, like, you know? Like, there's, like, a little rumbling feeling, a little vibration, like when you're in the car or something, or you're on the train. It's so comfy. I always sleep super well on the train. I don't know about you guys. Can I have one of your feathers? Okay. I have to make sure it's a nice one, though, so you're gonna have to give me a little bit of time. Next time I preen. You were quite the firecracker during the day. Maybe you just ran out of energy and the train rocked you to sleep. He smiled, looking like that was a pleasant memory for him. Well, anyway, the walk wasn't too bad. But getting lost was, well... You don't have much of a sense of direction either, huh? This guy literally cannot date a harpy. This is so doomed. This is so doomed. I guess most harpies have a good sense of direction. I'm a bit of an outlier in that sense. Low profile and rhythmic, exactly. Listening to some music. Earbuds. Big pillow. You gotta take a travel pillow with you, I think. Not like one of those neck pillows that are shaped like donuts. But like, the squishy ones full of feathers. Oh, or you could take your coat and you could fold it up. And that also makes a good pillow sometimes, if it doesn't get too hot. Fleece ones are bad. But using like a wool cape or something is really nice. Harp blocking. Shut up. You must get that from me. The old man let out a dry laugh and rubbed the back of his neck. Did you bump into any monsters while you were wandering around? Must be a real shock to see them all over the place here. I'd worked at a department store with a chain-smoking tiger woman. But other than that, I hadn't encountered many monsters in my day-to-day life. I guess, well, I mean, this place seems like a really nice place to settle down. I would want to settle down here. If I recalled correctly, birds have a built-in GPS in their heads. Yeah, it reacts to magnetism or something. I don't know why mine doesn't seem to work. Mine's broken. I didn't get the latest software update. Still on the Stone Age. I guess monsters aren't interested in being stacked on top of each other in places like that. Humans are. It's not bad. Some of them are easy on the eyes. Ooh. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, huh? You hungry? I'm starved. I wondered how long this guy had been hacking away at that plant material, seeing if he could break it. Is he ever gonna explain the gas mask? I think the gas mask is still pretty crazy. Tomboy Tiger Girl? Does she have spats? She needs spats. She probably... Okay, knowing Hatch, she definitely has spats. He's not a spring chicken anymore. You can cook? In my memories, I can't even remember this guy being able to boil water. The idea of him making a meal is... Sure can. Want me to make you something? And now, I mean, it's really like, what's like the... Which is the worst of two evils. I don't know, if he's gonna ask me, I feel like I have to make a save. One of these could result in a terrible ending where the entire town goes up in flames and all harpies become chicken nuggets. Sure, anything's fine. Let me rummage something together then. I half expected to, like, for him to bring the axe back and start hacking away at something else. As still more harpies have lived through this. Shut up! It's fine. You think Mavia's ancestors used their feathers as fletches for arrows? You can. You have to choose, like, the right feathers. Not all feathers work for that. Oh, the old guy said he was going to make a meal, but after a few minutes of rummaging around for some cooking tools, he opened a pantry closet to reveal a ridiculous amount of instant noodles. I'm sorry, I kind of, I dropped the microphone on my chest. Excuse me for a moment. That's better. A bit of distance. Ah, yes, efficiency. What was that noise? No, that was my chest. Sorry. Anyways, you guys like reading. I like reading. Books are good. I love literature. After a ridiculous amount of... So, okay, instant noodles. Instant noodles are very good. Tonkotsu flavor. Yeah. Cook the noodles, you good. Yeah, it wasn't a hard landing. Okay, it was a soft landing. There was padding. A fair amount. Good airbags. There were also chips, canned food, and what looks like a bunch of emergency rations. MRE enjoyer, real? In other words, this guy really can't cook at all. Come on, come on. At least let him shake up the smoothie in a bag. Or the electrolyte drink in a bag. It ought to be good. Not a noodles guy? For some reason, I don't have the heart to tell him. No, it's fine. It's been a while since I've had them, that's all. Well, that's not true, actually. I mean, it sounds like this guy also probably doesn't know how to cook, huh? I eat these all the time. They're not great, but at least they're cheap. I quietly watched the old guy boil the water and get ready to mix everything together. Romance Mavia time. No, I'm not I'm just a bystander, a spectator, a rizzer, if you will. You heard a lewd... shut up. No, you did not. This is a sponsored stream. This is sponsored. No lewdness coming from me. Okay, maybe a little. But not on purpose. What's all this? Some cooked vegetables and leftover pork one of the neighbors gave me. Nothing too fancy. I've been working a lot of overtime lately. Oh, right. Yeah. At home, all I ever eat... The noodle... Oh. At home, all I ever eat the noodles with is water and the seasoning packet. You gotta add an egg, dude. You gotta add egg and Spam, or an egg and like 2 sausages. That's how you make it good. You know? Do you guys ever do you guys grow like green onions and like spring onions in your backyard, or like you can grow them in a cup? Just like cut a few of those fresh. So good. Your instant noodle game goes up by like 5,000,000%. Konapian, thanks for coming to the stream today. Welcome, and Konapi Warren. Imagine being lewd on a sponsor stream. I'm not lewd. No lewd. No horny. Save horny for Emerald. I drain off most of the water at the end, too. Is this how you're really supposed to eat it? Wait, you're not supposed to drain the water, right? I'm like 99% sure you're supposed to drink it like soup. 99% sure. He said nothing fancy, but... Anyway, thanks for the meal. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to drink it. That's why they include it, right? You're not? I'm pretty sure you are. I don't think Hatch would mind. You drink that. Exactly. It's so tasty. It's my favorite part. You gotta have like an egg, either soft-boiled or over easy, just soaking in it for a while. And it absorbs all the MSG. MSG. You can use water as a broth. It's up to you if you do or not. I mean, like, you may as well. It's a waste otherwise. And it smells a lot because it's so salty. So, like, pouring it down the drain is kind of not an option either. Or not a good one. It's strange. I haven't seen this guy in over a decade, and here I am eating instant noodles in his kitchen. No matter how big the smile on his face is, the whole thing just feels weird. How was it? Well, it was about as good as instant noodles could be. It was good. Thanks. I didn't realize the walk made me so hungry. And that might not be so bad, Yeah, maybe. We slept. The house I'm eating lunch in is my old childhood home. Yeah, okay, that's what I assumed. But it looks like so I guess we lived with our mom. We took the train a lot. A place that only my dad stays in these days. I've been trying not to think about it, but it's just like I remember it. Even the arrangement of the furniture. In that case, I wonder if my old room is also... Ooh, are we going? You have a place to stay while you're in town. About that. I figured that they'd have a nice hotel here, or at least a cheap motel. They'd built one over the years, but it was currently under renovations. I guess that just goes to show how rare it is for newcomers to pass through. They weren't in a hurry to finish the work. I guess it's spring. Not a lot of people are traveling. It's like winter and summer that most people are traveling, huh? But I guess the fall would have probably been the best time to do renos. Oh yeah, can I hug you? Okay. I don't have a car, so should I take a bus to the next town over where they do have one? It was stupid of me not to plan ahead for something like this. You can stay in your old room if you like. Oh,
The old man frowned. But you don't have to, if you're uncomfortable with the idea. It's pretty tidy. I can dust it a bit so it's proper for you, but again, your choice.
So it's like dusty? So I guess no one has been staying in there, but you don't have to if you're uncomfortable with the idea.
That's right. It's been 15 years since I saw this guy. It's great that he's being so friendly and cordial, but isn't this a little weird? But do I really want to take another bus and spend more money?
Is money the problem? Money or childhood trauma? I mean, surely what happened to us can't be that bad, right? You know what? Every penny counts. We're here to riz girls. That's number 1, and 2 is do our job, I guess. Or guest visit our dad.
Sure, that'd be good. Hopefully you won't be stuck here too long. I'll get it ready for you then. Right, thanks. Even though I was grateful, it was hard to look the guy in the eye.
So, like,
They have a pretty strained relationship then, if we live pretty far away and we never come out to visit him. It's good to see you, son.
Aw.
He got up and prepared to head off and check on my old bedroom. And then, with a surprising amount of seriousness, he turned around and said that. Oh. Right. You too. I wish it was under better circumstances. It's fine. This is a nice little town, even if it's different from what I remember.
Yeah, this is your town new game plus. You got the DLC, you get the monster girls, you get the DLC. What, the free DLC?
There's been a lot of changes since you left. For better or for worse? He sounds unhappy about that. He didn't elaborate. He shuffled into a back room with a strained smile on his face, leaving me alone with my empty bowl. The whole scenario left me with an uneasy feeling in the pit of my stomach.
He seemed like pretty off-put by something. Wait, are we Will or Daniel? Haru, Kanapi, thank you so much for coming to the stream today. Welcome. We are Will. Daniel's our father. Will Gets. His name is Will Gets. Will Gets the girl!
A little voice in the back of my head kept asking, am I really home? Must be hard coming back to your childhood home after so long. Probably a lot of memories flooding back to you, whether you want to think about them or not, huh?
Levy, Kanapi, thanks for coming to the stream today. Welcome. How's it going? Will get the harpy.
It's rare for you to take a vacation, Will. I was getting my vacation approved at the office. The woman behind the counter had a big but uncertain smile on her face. I saw this lady every day, but this was the first time in 4 years that I'd come to her requesting time off. You think so, huh? I wouldn't call myself a particularly good employee, but I'm definitely consistent. I always show up to work and always put in the same amount of effort. If I had to put it simply, I'm consistently average. That in itself has value.
That's true. That's a good way to look at it.
Things have been rough for you lately, yeah? A bit, sure. 2 weeks, huh? Hitting a sandy beach somewhere? No, I'm just going to be staying in a little town. Edelton. The director frowned, tapping her chin with her fingernail, trying to remember where she'd heard that name before. Your mom will be there, right? Ooh, did her mom die? Classic. Will? Yeah, that crazy woman will probably be there too. The director raised her eyebrows at me, as if she wasn't entirely sure how to take that. I may as well take the entire 2 weeks, but it'll probably be taken care of in the first few days. Taken care of? So she really doesn't get it. It's nothing. I'll see you in 2 weeks then. The director gave me a nervous smile and stamped the time off form in front of her, then slid it over to me. See you then, Will.
Wait, this is sad. We're momless. This is oddly Silent Hill-ish? You think so? I think it's been comfy so far. I don't think Silent Hill looks very comfy. Take a little sip. Oh, crickets. Fox!
Again, I had this split second of panic waking up in a strange place. It's only a second or two of fight or flight, but it makes me uneasy. The first time it was on the train, and now in my old bedroom. Even though this window is definitely familiar, this isn't the place that I've come to call home. So waking up here feels strange. I shut my eyes and try to let sleep drag me back under. But it wouldn't. No matter how hard I tried to nod back off, I was awake. Specifically because those noodles just weren't enough. Stuffed Fox's cuddle buddy, he's so cute, I love him. Either he has no mother or his relationship with his mom is even more strained than his dad. Well, at least he has something good coming. A bunch of monster girls, life is life. You know, things are about to change for the better, hopefully. Normally my eyes are bigger than my stomach, but today it's the other way around. My rumbling stomach woke me up from a dream, and now I'm too hungry to get back to sleep. Dreams of cream puffs, shoe cream, lavender cakes, raspberry macarons. Okay, now I'm getting hungry. I rolled onto my side facing the window and closed my eyes again. Just watch a mukbang, dude. It's fine. Just sleep. Fast forward to the next day, and maybe the old man will take me to a diner or something. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't quell the angry demon bubbling up in my intestines, looking for something to eat. Just get some cereal, bro. It sounded like he did. Well, okay, he said he had chips. Chips are pretty good. Chips are pretty good for the middle of the night. Long test incoming. Let's a happy Rylan. Good luck. Give gifts, give life, as they say. Give gifts, give life. I guess chips give me life. Chips are a good reason to live. Yeah, I'm awake for real now. I got up and made my way to the kitchen. At this time of night, I expected the old man to probably be asleep. He was, but instead of dozing off in bed, he'd fallen asleep at the kitchen table. Oh my gosh, Kuma-san! Switch die. Thank you very much for your generous super chat. Arigatou gozaimasu. In the middle of the kitchen, that guy was hunched over. His face was resting on the surface of the table, and there was a mess of papers scattered all over it. He was snoring, oblivious to the state he'd left himself in. I can't snore. I've never been able to snore in my whole life. Apparently I never snore, but okay, we'll try. It looks like he fell asleep working. Sorry, old man. Can't relate. I didn't get your work ethic. I didn't want to wake him. That might lead to another weird conversation. There was a convenience store on my way here, right? I could slip out and grab something from there. He has chips! He has chips! We can steal his chips! Chips are free! Chips are free! Sorry, old man. Maybe some other time. So he just doesn't want to be at home and risk waking him up? That's a good thing, isn't it? Chips. Chips are a good thing. I see you're a Cheeto lover too. Puffs. I think the puffs are the best ones. I hear in the US, you guys have spicy puffs, and I'm really jealous. I've never had them before, but I feel like that would be perfect. Because I like flaming hot Cheetos, or jalapeno ones, but I like the puffs better in terms of texture. I always cut my mouth with the with the crunchy ones. Maybe the jacket wasn't such a bad idea after all. When the sun goes down and all I can hear are crickets, it's actually pretty cool out in Edelton. It's so nice. It's so comfy, and the music's so comfy. You know what this music reminds me of? It's very like Etrian Odyssey. The synths, you know? So comfy. Perhaps something like Watsits? What is a Watsit? I like that. I like popcorn twists. Those are my favorite. But I don't think you guys have those in the States. I think it's like a Alknostian thing. I know they have them in some countries, like Canada. Crickets, huh? When was the last time I could hear the crickets? Ooh. I probably haven't heard the crickets since I left town. Crickets are so comfy. I thought they only came out in the summer, though. I didn't know they were like a spring bug, too. I can't hear the sound of nature back home. It's more likely I'll hear police sirens or in the distance than animals. I always thought those sounds were soothing, but maybe that's pretty messed up now that I think about it. The concrete jungle. I'm used to being in crowded streets, so cram-packed full of busybodies that I can practically taste what the guy walking next to me had for lunch. Ew. Maybe it's not so bad. I like it. I like living in small towns like this. This would be like my dream place to live. If they have good Wi-Fi, it's over. I'm moving.
Oh great, time to mug people again. We're not mugging people! We're not mugging people, we're just... We probably have the $3 for a bag of Cheetos.
Maybe it's not so bad.
Town with Monster Girls sounds delightful, yeah! Lots of friends. Okay, let's see what they have. They have like a Frappuccino ice... Oh, it's like a Japanese convenience store! Try our special flavor. Wonder what's that, like, on the side. Are those, like, bags? Strawberry milk? Fanta? Looks like. Off... Wanta? Fanti, maybe? Pocari Sweat? This looks like the, like, green teas. Lots of green teas and brown teas in the back. Lots of different sodas. Oh gosh, looking at this is making me hungry. Peach soda! Okay, okay. When we leave the convenience store, I'm gonna grab my soda. It's like ready. It's like about a meter away from me. Now I'm jealous. We gotta really get immersed, you know? Coffee and green tea, exactly. Hello? When I entered the convenience store, the cashier looked over at me with wide eyes. Huh. I'm probably the first new face he's seen in ages. He frowned, then went back to reading the newspaper he'd laid out on the counter. What, not even going to act like I might be a suspicious person? I feel like everyone is, like, generally, like, if they're not suspicious, they're nicer in smaller towns, you know? When I went down to the south, like, going down into, like, little mom-and-pop diners and having them go, like, oh, what can I get for you, sweetie? What can I get for you, honey? What can I get for you, darling? And I was like, wait, they're so cute! I wish we had that kind of hospitality here. What's all this? I didn't recognize half of the snack brands, but they were a lot cheaper. Monster snacks, Harpy cookies. Better to take a risk and save some money, or stick with something you know. Ooh! Okay, do we get to choose? Come to think of it, everything's cheaper out here than it is in the city. Oh? And then, I heard the bell jingle as multiple people came through the door. The cashier gave them a passing glance and a smile, but didn't say much more than that, and went right back to reading the paper. She really lent you money again? You still haven't paid her back for last time. Not like she's hurting for cash anyway. It was a shrill bunch of giggling that made my skin crawl. 3 bratty-sounding girls had filtered in and were loitering around the back, just in earshot. It's my time to shine. Oh, baby. I wonder what they're talking about. I took a few steps back and to the left, keeping my back to them. Oh? If she doesn't ask for it back, why should I give it to her? And if she's stupid enough to keep forking over cash, how is that my problem? You're pretty brutal, Mariah. Little rich brats like that are the worst. They think they're so great. They can just wave money around and all their problems vanish. Right, just vanish. Maybe she should up and vanish. Even though I didn't know what they were talking about, the tone of voice irritated me. There are lots of pretty girls like that back home. Nice-looking girls who will sweet-talk you while you're in front of them, but have plenty of nasty things to say once you leave. I glanced over my shoulder. Oh, let's go, dark skin, light hair, harpy girls! This game is such a win. Oh my god. Oh my god, wait. Oh, she's my favorite. Oh, I love her. Oh, guys, we're winning. Guys, I got paid $200 to look at hot girls. This is the best day of my life. Thank you, Otis Media. Thank you, Otis Media, for this good fucking food. Thank you. Oh, okay. There were 2 short girls and a taller woman with wings for arms. Another harpy. But unlike the harpy I bumped into on the street the other day, this one had a nasty sneer on her face. There was nothing warm about her. She didn't look like someone who'd be happy to give me directions, that's for sure. The 2 human girls who were with her had equally nasty faces, but just kept buttering up their monster cohort. There's a new handbag you want, right, Mariah? Maybe poke her a few more times and you'll have enough. Well, make sure she has enough to eat. Make sure she still has enough to eat. Huh? She can always just keep milking her stepmom for money, right? Whether she starves isn't any of my business. Wait, is that girl with the pink hair gonna be her stepsister? I love this game. This game is so good. This game is so good. neuron activation. Hi, Konapi. Thank you so much for coming to the stream today. Welcome. What if the two harpies have beef with each other? That's crazy. They would never. They would. That's insane. Oh no, Mean Girls. Guys, you gotta watch more chick flicks. I've been showing like a bunch of my guy friends chick flicks. Recently watched what was it? I think we watched Mean Girls. Dude, more of you guys need to be open to the world of chick flicks. They say some crazy stuff there that you could never get away with saying in a movie nowadays. Even just for the shock value, like take a shot every time someone does something insane. Get in, loser. We're going flying. We dye our wings pink on Wednesdays. Chick flick movie night when? I'd be so down. Wait, this sounds like a great time. I still want to watch that documentary on cannibalism with you guys. I wanted to do that for my birthday, but maybe another time. Maybe as a Twitch stream, because I can, like, co-stream it. Yeah, we can all watch it together. What a nasty-sounding bunch. I said bitch. That snickering is like nails on a chalkboard. The shrill laugh warped into cackling, and I finally managed to choose a handful of snacks. I paid and checked out, and was on my way with bags in hand so I wouldn't have to listen to those girls any longer. Oh? Oh? No, we don't get to talk to them? None of them approach me and call me an old pervert for looking at them? I'm now interested in that documentary. Yeah, it's great. It's about the plane crash in the 70s in the Andes, where they all ended up having to eat each other. Hey, watch it! A few kids on bicycles practically mowed me down as soon as I exited the store. Before I knew it, they were whizzing past me and loudly honking their horns. Isn't it late at night? Despite that, they looked like they were in good spirits. Cheeky brats. Brats. Brats everywhere. Snack, 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 snack. The kids got out of Dodge pretty quick. Maybe they're heading home to their parents, trying to get home before it gets too late. Heading home to their parents, huh? That guy. Since I've come here, it's been too weird for me to call him Dad. I haven't seen him in over a decade. Even if I should, it feels strange. I guess I actually feel pretty cut up about it. He's been friendly and accommodating and hasn't pushed me too much. Gaki arc. Maybe get my Valley Girl arc. Who knows how long I'll be stuck here. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it's not really such a big deal. But still, after not seeing him for so long. I let out a deep breath and stared up at the moon. Actually, you can hardly see the moon in the city. Maybe you just don't notice it. There are so many department stores, factories, and skyscrapers that you hardly pay attention to what's up there. Seeing it so clearly out here is kind of mesmerizing. You can't even see the stars usually because of all the light pollution, huh? That's my favorite, looking at stars. What is with you and cannibalism lately? Even Pippa called you out last night. What do you mean lately? Apparently it's become a problem in, like, my interpersonal relationships where, like, people are getting genuinely creeped out because they can't tell if I actually want to cannibalize humans or not. And I told them, by the way, just in case you don't know, no, because humans are supposed to taste like pork, right? And I don't really like pork, but I like beef. So why would I risk that for a meat that I don't even like? You know what I mean? Very mesmerizing, like when I'm looking at Mavia. Kuradai, Konapi, thanks for coming to the stream today. Welcome. No, you cannibalize chicken. Well, I don't know. That's not really cannibalism. I guess both of them are only half cannibalism for me, so both are okay, technically. Minotaur is sweating nervously. No, that's some meat I could get behind. It almost makes me forget all the weirdness going on at the moment. Wait, huh? Oh no, the scary music is back. As I was looking over the moon, then to the east, looking over the treetops in the distance, I noticed something. In Edelton, most of the town is accessible. All of the stores and public locations and sites of natural beauty are out in the open. But that's not everything. Huh? In the distance, illuminated by the dull glow of the moon, I could see a long brick driveway leading up to a wrought iron gate. It's so pretty. And beyond that, in the distance, I saw it,
A mansion sealed off from the rest of Edelton by a high fence surrounded by flower bushes and overgrown weeds. It kind of looks like someone is up there, though. It couldn't be that old of a building, but it had seen better days. It was overgrown and pretty poorly kept. A building like that didn't exist in my memory of this place. A decrepit mansion with windows that were all blacked out. Monster Girl dormitory, maybe? Except for one. I thought there was someone at the window, huh? I saw it, at the very top of the mansion. On the top west-facing window, there was a light. A huge, impossibly huge mansion that was completely abandoned, save for one light. Monster Girl has werewolf, probably up late doing college assignments. It sent a chill up my spine. And then... Wait, why her neck like that? Oh god, oh. Someone needs to see a chiropractor. A moment later, something passed in front of the window. Reflected by a lamp or some other intense light, the broken form of a person appeared. For just a second. Are we gonna date a ghost girl? Now, witch, settle down. We don't know yet. We have options, I think. I don't know. Hanged? That's not a monster girl, that's E.T. Look. Monster Girl's a white umbrella. Ghost. Ooh. But just as quickly as it appeared, it vanished again. Oh no, a monster girl without the girl. No! Well, you guys might be saying no. For me, that's even better. What are you talking about? Give me a Leviathan or something. Kobold where? She was so cute. I know, right? I'm waiting. Did I really see something there? It was sudden, and it's not like I was even sure what I saw. Whatever I'd seen made me go stiff and made my throat feel dry, speaking of which. A twisted, messed up shape of a person flickered in front of the window, and then it was gone. The light stayed on, and I stared at it for at least a few more minutes before deciding it wouldn't show up again. I turned back around and slowly resumed my walk home. Even though nothing followed me, and even though I had no real reason to think it, I couldn't shake the sensation that if I turned around and looked, I'd see something awful. Oh, okay, we're not going out at night anymore if it gives us the option. Believe it's Sea Serpent Girl. Snake Girl, Lamias, let's go! Or Zombie Girl? I like zombies. I feel like they'd be soft. Oh, there you are. Sorry, did I wake you? I did it again, sorry for that. It sounds like this is a routine problem for this guy. I'll probably have trouble sleeping now. Okay, so I guess it wasn't that late. I kind of assumed he was working really late into the night, but I guess not. Sorry, Mavia, we'll have to take off. Catch the replay. Oh, it's a happy Templar. Take care. So what's that? You've got some snacks? Oh yeah. Sorry, the noodles were great and all, but... the truth is, I'm still starving myself. I didn't want to pig out, but I guess that backfired. Oh, sorry, unless you don't want to share. That's not the problem here. It's no big deal. Not sure about half these snacks, though. The old man and I unpacked the snacks I bought from the convenience store and laid everything out onto the table. When was the last time I cut loose like this, anyway? I actually feel a little guilty. You gotta have a guilt, what is it called? A guilt meal? A guilty snack? Guilty pleasure? Some people say every week. Some people say every day. I say like every few hours. Chisake Ona probably enjoyed lockdown. She was probably having a field day. Cheat day. Yeah, we can have a cheat hour. How about a cheat minute? We can have one chip every once in a while. Oh, I wanted to ask about something. Ask away. He kept rummaging around in the bowl I'd filled with salt and vinegar chips while humming a tune. All the food in this VN looks so great. Everything I would eat. It's literally like all my tastes. I feel like someone looked at the receipts of my convenience store purchases and was like, we're putting these in a game. We're putting... Take notes, Otis Media was like, take notes. We're putting all these in a game. We're gonna make her super hungry. Salt and vinegar chips are the best. And ketchup chips. While humming a tune. So it's been a long time since I was here. I was walking back from the store and I noticed an old house that's gated off. What's that about? He stopped humming and slowly retracted his hand. Right, that's the Oaks mansion. It wasn't in good shape when you left. I think they were just starting to remodel back then. Okay, so it was there. We're not schizophrenic. Woo! A good development. Is that right? That's how it is, yeah. I thought back to that creepy figure in the window. Something the matter, Will? Well... How do I even start? I saw something there, but I'm not sure what. Something like that was only loosely shaped like a person. Who lives there now? No one. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. This is, I don't, oh, God. Oh, he gets the neck girl. No! I don't want him to get this girl, okay? This guy probably got, like, bullied in high school for his name. Must be the work of a yokai. Yokai watch. Call the Ghostbusters. The old man turned his attention back to the snacks on the table and didn't say anything else about it. It didn't feel like he was saying no one lives there, or even, I'm not sure if anyone lives there. It was almost like he was saying, we're done talking about this. Oh, secret, secret. For the first time I'd gotten here, his pleasant and friendly attitude waned. Oh, I don't want to, like, make things bad between us and your dad. I feel like I'm just gonna drop it for now. Right, sorry. No problem, kid. So tell me, what's the food like in the big city? Good, tasty, burger. There's a big, really, really good place. Okay, I'm sorry, a little tangent. There's a really good burger place that just opened up next to where I'm gonna be staying when I move. So I'm like super, super excited for that. Really, 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 really good looking burgers. With drippy cheese and big, big, thick patties. Thick meat's the best. You know what I'm saying? But Ghost Girl. Also, you can't have baby with Ghost Girl, so double win. What do you... Okay, no. Bad, 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 horny, leave. No, bad. Not in my say-so visual novel. We're here for the harpy, and no one else, okay? Don't touch anything. You know, like those dungeons where they're like, don't touch anything? Or else the dungeon will crumble. Don't touch anything. We're here for one thing and for one thing only. The mission is simple. You've probably got stores that are open all hours of the day and night there. Well, it's not all great, but... Oh yeah? What's so bad about it? Well, there was this one time. I'm glad. They seem to be catching up. We're catching up with Dad. I ended up telling him a long story about a nasty run-in a friend and I had with a food truck back home. Even though it was a really boring conversation for me, he seemed really interested. Okay, to be fair, like, he probably hasn't been in the city forever. So this is probably, like, the most interesting thing he's heard about in a while. But which harpy? Well, I guess you can choose between me and the pink harpy girl. Oh, wait. The Holy Trinity. You can choose between one of us three. Brat tomboy. One-chan with glasses. Mavia. Take your pick. I kept on talking with that, and without thinking about it. It got really late, and I started to yawn. By then, I didn't have the energy to talk about the Oaks mansion anymore, or think about it. But deep down, in the back of my head, I did wonder. What did I see in that window? Ooh, mystery, 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 mystery. Wait, I wonder what we saw. My theory is that I think it's the harpy girl that we saw. The pink one? Not Mavia, she's little sis. I want you guys to lewd me. I want you guys to lewd me. Why do you think I spend so much money on hentai? You guys. You guys. Cleared. Oh. So that's first day. So we got everything from this chapter. So there was nothing else that we could have gotten here. I lewd you. You lewd yourself. Huh. Oh. So we can check between chapters. Once frequented by tourists for its natural beauty, the town has since become the site of a rose oil refinery and a number of adjacent businesses.
Rosa oleum, a special oil extracted from the flowers grown in the rose fields of Edelton. The oil stimulates a feverish response from monsters. Oh, does it now? It does it? It sounds like a good massage oil. And is a value commodity sold for a high price. The roses in Edelton have a magical property that allows them to regrow almost as quickly as they're harvested over and over. This is the most, like, broken flower. Someone nerf this. It's meta. Someone's going to abuse it. While this business keeps the town afloat, there is something inherently tragic about harvesting them this way. Tragic? Okay. WMGA. A government organization responsible for mediating conflicts and ensuring the quality of friendships between humans and monsters. Ooh. Something that I would want to work for. More broadly. Contrary to what one might think, a number of humans also work for the group. The mission of the organization is to ensure a smooth and functional society in which humans and monsters can peacefully coexist and deal with the biological limitations of monsters. No hands. No hands moment. Every time you cut a flower, a heartbeat dies. Every time you cut a flower, I drop a chicken nugget from my Happy Meal. The Oaks Estate. A mansion that exists on the outskirts, overgrown with weeds and vines. Once sprawling and vibrant rose gardens have been corroded by pests and general neglect and are a sight for sore eyes these days. The Oaks family is said to have lived there at one point, but there is no longer anyone inside to buzz people in from the wrought iron gates out front. Okay, so no one's supposed to be living inside. We could buzz, I guess. Daddy? Ah! Was that the next chapter button? Shoot. I thought it was like a... I thought we could just look at his profile or something. World Monster Girls Association is my guess. Yeah, okay, I think that's a good guess. Tells you what it is, but doesn't tell you what the acronym means. Yeah, I guess not. The We Heart Monster Girls Association. I like that. That's an... Oh, it's an extra scene. Oh, okay. Thank you, Hatch. Actually, Hatch, since you're here, what does the WMGA stand for? Everyone's taking their guesses. It's good that we have the person that was working on it here. Time to rewatch Monster Musume? It's like peak media. Huh? Daniel Getz wasn't sure what had woken him up. He nodded off at the kitchen table, surrounded by his paperwork. He'd been having such a nice dream about getting a spa treatment at the local massage parlor, too. Oh. The alarm on his phone had started going off again. So it had been that. But the phone didn't tell him what it was exactly. It just read, important reminder, in big bold letters. No, I do this too. Or I use the same appointment, like the same alarms, and they're like, eat breakfast, but it's at like 10 p.m. when I need to answer like a phone call or something. Monster Musume Season 2? I feel like we're gonna get it eventually. Think about it. I mean, Panty and Stocking just got a Season 2. A couple more years, guys. A couple more years. Keep holding out. I'll never tell. Okay. I guess it's a secret, everyone. Remember, huh? What exactly was he supposed to remember? Daniel scratched his head, trying to think of it. What was it? No matter how hard he tried to think of it, Daniel Getz couldn't remember. What was so important that he'd set a reminder on his phone, of all things? Daniel couldn't shake the sensation that in dozing off, buried in work, he'd lost his grip on something really important. Not that it was uncommon for such a scatterbrained workaholic. Maybe it was fine. He'd adjust his glasses and resume his work. It would definitely come back to him, later. And we're home. All right, I need to test that thing. Daniel rubbed the back of his neck and let out an uneasy chuckle. Yeah, it was probably that. On his way to take out the trash, Daniel had found 5 items by the front steps. Earlier in the evening, someone must have dropped them off. The 4 or 5 garbage bags, filled with wood. Well, maybe wood isn't quite right. If it's sturdy, it can come in handy. Daniel looked over at the other 4 bags. It's true, it's important to be thorough with testing. A word important kind of matters. It's true. It's true, it's important to be thorough with testing, but isn't 4 bags of it a bit excessive? Alright, whoopsie-day- Oh! What in the heck? This weighs a ton! Was he expected to try and break this? Really?
Little by little, Daniel managed to drag the bags back into the house. There, he located a rolled-up cloth sack laden with tools. I guess this should work. Probably. Daniel swung down a crowbar on the chunk of wood material. It left a small dent in the wood, but that was all. I wonder, is that sturdy enough? Daniel rubbed his chin thoughtfully. What was with the gas mask earlier? Better sure it's not easy to cut through, either. Daniel fished through the rolled-up sack until he discovered the perfect tool for the job, a finely honed machete. Oh, this is like before we arrived, I guess. Right, this should do the trick. Here we go. Again and again, Daniel swung the machete down, doing his best to damage the fibrous material. Well, it was making a dent, but not a huge one. More importantly, there was one other issue. On the fifth swing, something syrupy had started to leak out of the wood and onto the floor. A red, rosy-colored smoke seeped out of the pulpy bundle of wood. It stunk horribly and made Daniel dizzy. That's an awful smell. This could be a problem. Okay, that makes sense. It makes sense. It's all coming together now. He hadn't taken into account that the material might have had some strange qualities like this. Where is it? Daniel dug around in a sack that he'd left by his feet. Where was it? Oh, there it is. Daniel brandished a gas mask. Definitely an eerie-looking thing, but it would get the job done. Daniel glanced into the kitchen window and frowned at his reflection. Right, that's why he didn't wear this thing much. It's starting to break. This pulpy, syrupy stuff oozing out is a problem, though. I guess you could, like, cut it open and dry it? But then, I don't know if you dry it, if it loses, like, some of its flexibility, you know? I should clean this up. It's a mess. The syrupy goo had spilled all over the kitchen floor. Daniel was the only one who lived here, but still, it was a bad look. Was Daniel forgetting something? Oh yeah, he was supposed to meet us at the station, right? I'm pretty sure. Someone murdered a plant girl. No, it sounded like they were, like, donated or something. The squishy wood that had made such a mess of the kitchen floor gave him an uneasy feeling. The ringtone reminder. That had been for this thing, right? Oh. That had been for this thing, right? So it wasn't for this thing, I guess. It was for our son, which I guess we forgot about. Sucks. Next chapter. I guess no CG. It's monster blood used as fertilizer for those roses. Call it. Well, no, it's in vines. It's in wood. I don't think so. Cherry blossom tree. Wait, why is it so big now? I don't think our outside of our window looked like this. It's bright. Way too bright. The sun pouring through the bedroom window isn't unfamiliar, but it's a huge pain in the ass. Back home, I'm tucked away in an apartment that doesn't see a lot of sunlight. On overcast days, it's practically pitch black. Right. No place to stay in town, crashing in my old bedroom. It's bigger than I remember somehow. I closed my eyes and tried to go back to sleep. How much longer will I be stuck here? The music sounds a bit like your outro BGM. Oh, a little bit. It's like very calming. Very chill music. If that thing could get here sooner rather than later, that would be great. Sorry about the noise. If I spend too much time in bed, I wonder if he'll come check on me. That seems like something he'd do. Maybe I'm being too harsh. I don't even know where to start there. Ooh. Look through your old room, look at the yard, go downstairs. I feel like we kind of looked at the yard already. No, kill. No! No kill. Let's look through our stuff. I'm curious. It looks like he kept everything just like I remember it, but I wonder. There's no harm in taking a look. This is my old room, after all. I got down on my knees and reached under the bed. If everything was really just like it had been, then it should be... Under the bed was a familiar shoebox. Wait, seriously? I pulled the box out and glanced over it. Even after 15 years, there wasn't any dust or grime on it. Come to think of it, there weren't really any dust bunnies under the bed either. The old man really did keep this room in good shape. But this was definitely that box, right? Did I somehow manage to perfectly preserve it? Or did the old man dust it off and place it where it had been just for me? I opened the box and looked inside. Of course, there was nothing valuable in there. I was only 7 at the time. It was just a bunch of junk and trinkets. But there were broken pieces of a frame and some torn up remains of a photo. Ooh, first CG? What had the photo been exactly? Oh, I guess we don't get to see. Man! Ugh, I'm starving. I guess I'll take a look at this later. I put the lid back on the box and nudged it back under the bed. Minigame? Ooh, okay, we can look at other stuff. Anything else? It looks like he kept everything just like I remember it, but I wonder. There's no harm in taking a look. Are you gonna look at it again? Yeah, okay, it's just the shoebox. Shoebox, shoebox, shoebox with a torn up photo inside. So I guess we look at the yard and then we go downstairs. Did I leave the window cracked? Cold breeze is blowing in today. That's the best. Fresh air to wake up to in the morning, you know? I love the plushie. He's so cute. It was scorching hot yesterday, so it's a welcome change of pace. I wandered over to the window and looked out. It's still a nice view of the yard and the cherry blossom tree out front. Right, that thing was just a sapling back then. I wonder who planted it in the first place. Considering the direction the old man's job has taken, I assume it was him. There's no way Mom would have bothered. How did one old guy get so cozy with plant monsters anyway? Oh, so he works with plant monsters for a living, I guess. Also, great view outside. Yeah, it's so pretty. I'd want to hang like one of those hummingbird feeders up there. I feel like it would be a really good place for that. So many flowers. I have a fox plushie too. His name is Bagstock. I've grown up just like that tree. But unlike that thing, I'm not shedding petals all over the yard. Okay. Food. Weak noodles and convenience store food. I should really work on my diet. I guess I'll see what's going on downstairs. If he's in a gas mask again, I will... Oh, morning. I practically jumped out of my skin. Yeah, I had a feeling. As soon as I turned the corner into the kitchen, the old man looked up from his newspaper and coffee and grinned at me. Right. Morning. Not much of an early bird, huh? There's coffee and some oats if you're hungry. Oats? What am I, a centaur? I don't like oats. I think oats taste bad. Same with nuts and seeds. Or needs to get some protein, and Jim gonna need stamina for later. You gotta get him on a work. You and Polt gotta get him out on a workout routine for real. His diet's horrific though. 𝐂𝐮𝐭𝐞𝐬𝐭, thanks for coming to the stream today. Welcome. He gave me a wry smile and said that while he adjusted his glasses. Sure thing. He turned it back to his paper, squinting at something he was reading intently. I helped myself to some coffee and oats and took a seat across the table from him. He didn't pay me any mind and just kept reading on. I got the impression that whatever he was reading must be important, so I just quietly ate and kept staring out the window, over the yard. Oh, yeah, I wanted to look at some stuff on Main Street. Oh? Right, that reminds me, I have to pick up some manuals from the library. He let out a sigh and pushed his glasses up the bridge of his nose. Oh, are those on Main Street? The old man turned to me with his eyebrows raised in surprise. Are you offering to pick them up? It does sound like I'm offering, doesn't it? Oh, shoot. Social interaction hard. Put me back in the egg. I don't want to be out here anymore. Mavia out here talking crazy about food. What do you mean? Food is good. Food is tasty. How's your day going so far? Good. I'm really enjoying this visual novel. I really like the art style so far. It definitely has, like... Because I feel like most... I don't know... a lot of Monster Girl material I consume is very, like, has a very, like, Japanese, like, anime art style, you know? So, I think this is a nice change of pace for me. I like, I don't know, it's like a semi-realistic style that I like a lot. It's very, everyone's very painted. And I really, really like the backgrounds a lot. I don't know, everything's so comfy.
I feel like that's the best way to put it. Like, this town is so comfy. I feel like I could sleep. I could sleep under a tree. Or lay down under it and look at the sky. Oats are bad, nuts are bad, lunacy. Okay, look, Domura. I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. I think they taste bad. I also don't like oatmeal, stuff like that. Weird texture. Granola bars are okay though, but they have to have like strawberries or chocolate or something. Otherwise, I'm not eating them. Maybe it's not a bad idea, actually. Being out and about should make the time go by quicker. Sure, where's the library again? I can write you some directions. Doomed. Do we not have a phone? As great as that sounds, the directions I got the first time weren't super helpful. Sure, I guess. When do you need them? Well, I'm not in too much of a rush. You can take your time and take the scenic route. If you could get them back to me by dinner, that would be great. Making ramen for dinner again? I can always try making something else if you want. Looks like that actually wounded his pride. Maybe he's a sensitive guy after all. Sorry, it's fine. I wouldn't know what to do with a home-cooked meal anyway. Is that right? That's too bad. I hadn't had a home-cooked meal in ages. That ramen that guy had thrown together the night before was the closest thing I'd gotten to one in a really long time. Nothing better than cute monster girl when you come home serving you delicious rice balls. Would you like dinner, a bath, or me? Cringe. What do you mean cringe? What's your favorite type of monster girl? Me? I have a few. Also, like, what source material are we coming from? I like harpies. I like mermaids. Like deep sea mermaids, like mersharks. From MGE, Monster Girl Encyclopedia. I like my three favorites are there's four. I like Adlaknaka, the spider girl. I like Sea Bishop. I like I'm trying to remember the names. I like Basilisk. I like her with the mask, and I like Creeping Coin. But I think Creeping Coin's my favorite. Hi Pablo, 𝐶𝐿𝐼. Thanks for coming to the stream today. Welcome. All really good ones. I think like there are not many like quote bad monsters. All monster girls are good. I just prefer some over others, I think. Hi Mavia. Yvonne? 𝐶𝐿𝐼. Thank you so much for coming to the stream today. Welcome. Did I say that right? So even if it didn't feel like an authentic family meal, it was nice. It was definitely the first time I'd sat down to eat in a while. Wasn't it normal for families to do things like that? How far is the place again? Sorry, give me a moment. Okay. Thank you very much for waiting. How far is that place again? Not too far. Definitely within walking distance. I can try to dig up your old bike if it's easier. Oh, is that thing still kicking? Probably. He sounds so like he's not sure. Is that thing gonna like fall apart into like multiple pieces like a stunt prop and we're gonna like go flying? In the bad sense? What about the flies? Don't have like a strong opinion. Demi-chan was a cute anime. I liked Demi-chan. I don't know. I liked Centaur's Life better though, I think. I like the Antarcticans. It's fine, I could use the exercise. If you could write those directions. Normally I take out my phone and do a GPS route to a new place. But like I said before, the GPS signal in this place is one big goose egg. Oh, okay, so did he say that before? I don't even remember. I kind of just thought he was a Giga Chad and didn't want to use GPS. I thought he was just being stubborn. The signal constantly disconnects and reconnects, so it's not really all that useful. Guys, wait, I have an insane life hack for you. This is actually, like, really, really good life hack, okay? Genuinely. If you connect your phone to like Wi-Fi, or you have good internet and you get your directions to like that place, like Google Maps, like Apple Maps, like most softwares, at least Google Maps and Apple Maps, I'm 100% sure this works. You don't need Wi-Fi for it to like track where you are. You just need to have like satellite, like, I don't know, like you just have to have like quote satellite signal and it'll work. I've tested this. I've tested this in like multiple countries. It's crazy. It's really good, actually. Yeah, no, it's crazy, right? So like, actually, if this guy is home internet, not impossible. Actually, I found out purely by accident, but it's a really useful like traveling tip. So if you don't want to use like data or something, you can actually just turn your cellular data off while you're traveling. Just connect to somewhere with Wi-Fi, punch in an address, get yourself off Wi-Fi, and it should be able to take you there. Mavia, you know, I'm a bit of a scientist myself. Of course, naturally. But he doesn't have GPS though. Doesn't he have a phone at least? He doesn't need like, what is he gonna do? Get a metal detector and beep, beep, beep all the way to the monster girls? Ah, I found real treasure, you know, slides it up their bodies. Preserving light, 𝐵𝐵. Thanks for coming to the stream today, welcome. The signal constantly disconnects and reconnects, so it's not really all that useful. In the end, I have to rely on old-fashioned written directions. My phone died the other day, and I had to rely on written directions. Horrible. Terrible. I got lost right outside where I live, and I had to ask for directions. Like 3 times. Hey, is this the right way to the station? Am I going the right way? Excuse me, do you know how to get here? And they probably thought I wasn't from around here, but I live like right next door to them. I didn't say anything, though. But now I can't be seen outside. I have been going outside a lot more, though. I've been making a point, well, starting today, that every day before streams, I'm gonna go out and swing on the swing set for 10 minutes. Because I like it so much. 𝐵𝐵, Zanto-san, 𝐵𝐵, irasshai. Infinite money life hack? I don't have that. Just... I don't know. What's an infinite money life hack? Don't spend money. Day 1, you can spend as much money as you want. Okay, genuine money life hack before we... Okay, sorry. I'm gonna try and finish this tangent quickly, okay? Genuine, like, my favorite money life hack is, like, I don't spend money on anything I'm unsure about, but I'm willing to dump a lot of money on things that I really love. So therefore, like, I don't have, like, I have a lot of things, but, like, everything that I have I really like, you know? So I'm a bit of a hoarder myself. Pablo, thank you so much for 11 months of member. Okay. Asserting dominance over children for 10 minutes. No, I run every time I see a child. I'm scared. I don't want them to look at me. I don't want them to see me on the swing set. I hide behind the trees and I swing by myself. Sure, let me get a pen and do that. The old man found a pen and scribbled some directions in nice, neat handwriting. Ugh, he has nice penmanship too. I guess, like, maybe we just... we don't? Are we jealous? Is that what this is? Pablo, thank you very much for your generous super chat. Does this count? This is not a not financial advice disclaimer. It's not financial advice. Oh, not real financial advice. This is Harpy Isekai World financial advice. Am I real? Are you real? We don't know. He handed me the slip of paper. How's that? Should be fine. I'll call you if I get lost? Try not to get lost, but sure, I'll be around. I wrote down the titles of books, too, in case you forget. Oh, titles of the books, too, in case you forget. Let me know if you have any issues. Right, will do. It's hard to say no when that guy's got such a big grin on his face. I don't have any specific plans to begin with, so I guess it's fine. Better than being cooped up all day and having things be super awkward. Man, he's the total opposite of Mom. Well, whatever. I grumbled and ruminated over the idea as I began my long walk into town. Ooh, do we get the logo again? Ba ba ba! Oh, Enes, thank you very much for your generous super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for your support. Well, back to work. Mavia, see you in chat. Actually, I think whenever we can. Ooh, okay, so this is Main Street. Cafe Store S. Tasty. Alright. We're gonna continue this on Saturday. We'll be able to finish the rest of the game. We're about halfway through. I wanted to say thank you very much, everyone. Okay, let's make a quick save, though. Here we go. Here we are. That should be good. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream today, and thank you again, Otis Media, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to play your absolutely beautiful game. So far, my thoughts on it are Harpy Girls, adorable, so cute. The Monster Girls are so cute and so cultured. The entire city is so comfy, but like these moments of tension really get me too, you know? I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen next, and the story is definitely like keeping me on edge. I really can't wait to figure out what happens next. And this idea of this town that like produces these like this beautiful like rose oil, which may have some other properties, is a very good premise, and it's just, I don't know, I'm really enjoying it. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity to play your game. Everyone that worked on this game, the art is phenomenal. I think the storytelling, like the pacing has been really good so far, really like comfortable, but I think it moves quickly enough that we're getting like a lot of plot and a lot of like information in about the city, and it doesn't feel like forced. I haven't played a ton of visual novels, but it doesn't really feel cheesy like any of the any of the ones that I've played in the past, but those are like otome games, so I guess they're supposed to be, you know? Rumbo, thank you so much for joining membership. Thank you very much for your support, and I hope you enjoy the emotes and the wallpaper. Ooh yeah, next membership wallpaper in a few days too. Thank you again, Otis Media. This is an interesting visual novel. Yes, well, this is only the prologue, what we're playing today and what we're playing on Saturday, but there is a full game that will be released. Please take a look at the links below to follow them for more updates. So we have Twitter, and they have a Kickstarter as well, which is not open yet, but will be open when the game is a little further along in development. So thank you so much. I'm loving this game, and I'm really excited to continue playing this on Saturday. I will actually be streaming tomorrow as well. Something special. Something really chill, I think. I still haven't like 100% finalized it yet, but I'll get the lobby up tonight. Same time, 5 p.m. Pacific time. It's the same time this stream started for you if you're not on Pacific time, and it helps. Got it, yeah! Looking forward to the wallpaper. It looks really good. I'm really excited to show you. Anyways, guys, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful evening. Thank you very much for coming to the stream and for giving your support to this beautiful visual novel and myself, and also to Otis Media. So thank you very much for sponsoring the stream. I really appreciate your support. Thank you for taking a chance on me. I am but a small harpy girl, and I appreciate your support a lot. Anyways, everyone, thank you so much. What's happy? I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you on Saturday if you want to watch the continuation of this game. So thank you very much, everyone. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful evening and rest of your day.